Hello, all my dear students. My name is Ajay Gulati. Welcome to Shri Jain's Rank Zone classes. Students, I'm your friend and mentor for the mathematics portion, and today we will be starting with the topic time and work. I'll be starting as usual from the very basic, very scratch level. I'll make sure that you understand each and everything. I'll make sure that you grasp each and every shortcut, and I will link the basic concept as well as shortcut very clearly for you people so that you enjoy the chapter. This is particularly my favorite topic, and I will literally make it a cakewalk for you. This chapter, you will enjoy this chapter very much. So let's start. Time and work. I will start with the basic concepts. As I already told you, generally what happens is we are being provided with two people. This person is A, this person is B. A can do a work in A days. B can do the same work in B days. They start the work together. Okay, they start the work. In how many days will they finish the work? So the formula for that is AB upon A plus B days. Okay, let me explain you with one example. Suppose A can do a piece of work in 6 days. B can do the same piece of work in 12 days. Together they will do it in 6 into 12 upon 6 plus 12. That is 72 upon 18, or the value of t in this case will be 4 days. Okay, dear students, this is the first thing. How does this formula come? Okay, see, A does the work in A days. Okay, A does this piece of work in A days, but I won't be using this formula. We will be using this formula very less. B does the work in B days. Now A in 1 day, how much work will A do in 1 day? That will be 1 by A. B in 1 day, how much work will B do in 1 day? That will be. Now students, if I need to tell you how much work do they do in 1 day, let's say their 1 day work I'm denoted by small t. This is 1 day work. 1 day work, t 1 day work denoted by small d will be what? This is A in 1 day does 1 by A work, 1 by A work, so this is 1 by A. This is exactly 1 by B. So together they do how much portion of the work in 1 day? B plus A by AB. This much portion of the work in 1 day. Okay, distance. Suppose I say A does a piece of work in 4 days. So then A in 1 day will do how much work? He will do 1/4 portion. Similarly, if it is told to me A in 1 day does 1 by 6 portion, then A will finish the full work in how many days? 6 days. Like this is 1 by 6, so this will be reciprocal days. Okay, so this much portion in 1 day, so the time taken together will be AB upon A plus B days, reciprocal of this, these many days. So if A does a piece of work in A days, B does the same piece of work in B days, together they will finish that piece of work in AB upon A plus B days. This is, I have told you, the formula. Now let's do a question on the basis of formula. This particular question, actually I recorded all this, but unfortunately it couldn't be recorded. So I'm shooting this portion again. So let's say uh, I do a question with this formula, then I will tell you how to avoid this formula, how to do these questions directly. See, dear students, suppose I say A can do a piece of work in 12 days, B can do the same piece of work in 30 days, then together they will do it in how many days? Together they will do it in 12 into 36 upon 12 plus 36. Now I will solve this question in a particular manner so that I will be able to explain you the shortcut by this calculation only. 12, I take 1 plus 3. 12 and 12 cancel. This will give me what? 36 upon 1 plus 3. Now the thing is that, students, what is the relation between these two? This is triple. The relation between these two is triple. When this is triple, okay, when this is triple, what I'll do, I'll divide this bigger number by 1 more than triple. If this is triple, I'll divide it by 1 more than triple. So 36 upon 1 plus 3. 36 upon 1 plus 3. I hope this much portion is clear to all of you. So your answer becomes 9 days. Got it, dear students? I am sure it must be clear to all of you. So suppose I take, let's take a few examples. Suppose I say A does a piece of work in 6 days, B does the same piece of work in 12 days. Then together they will do it in how many days? What is the shortcut? The bigger number is 12. What is this ratio? This ratio is, this is double. So I will divide it by double plus 1. 2 plus 1. This will be your answer. That is 4 days. A does a piece of work in 12 days. B does the same piece of work in 60 days. Okay. In how many days will they do it together? See, I will take the bigger number. The bigger number is how many times the smaller number? The bigger number is 5 times the smaller number. So when the bigger number is 5 times the smaller number, then what I will do is I will divide it by 1 plus 5. That is 60 divided by 6 will give you 10 days. Okay. So far clear to everyone? Let's take one more example. Suppose I say A and B. A does a piece of work in 12 days, B does the same piece of work in 24 days. In how many days will they do it together? Very easy. See, it's actually double. Divide this bigger number by 1 more than double. 1 more than double will be 24 divided by 3. That will give you 8. 1 more than double. That will give you 8 days. This is the basic. Okay, dear students. Now suppose I take A does a piece of work in 30 days, B does a piece of work in 60 days. Together they will do it in how many days, dear students? Together they will do it in, just take the bigger number divided by 1 more than this relation. 60 is double of 30. So this. So your answer will be 20 days. Okay, dear students. A does a piece of work in 45 days. B does the same piece of work in 90 days. Together they will do it in 30 days. Okay, bigger number divided by 1 more than the relation double, that is equal to 30 days. I'm sure you must have got this. So let's take some values which are used frequently, then I'll take some other calculated values. A does a piece of work in 6 days, B does it in 12 days. Together verbally 12 divided by 3, that will be 4 days. Okay, A does a piece of work in 8 days, B does the same piece of work in 24 days. Together they will do it in 24. This is triple. 1 more than triple is 4. 6 days. Okay, A does a piece of work in, let's say, 10 days, B does the same piece of work in 40 days. Together they will do it in how many days? 40. This relation is 4 times. Divide by 5, you will get 8 days. A and B. A does a piece of work in 15 days, B does the same piece of work in 13 days. Together they will do it in how much? 30 by 3, that will be 10 days. Getting it? Now let's take some values which are used. A does a piece of work in 10 days, B does the same piece of work in 15 days. Together they will do it in how many days? If I apply the formula, together is equal to AB upon AB, then also I will get the answer. But what I'll do, I'll take the bigger number, 15 upon 1 plus. This is how many times? This is 1.5 times upon 1.5. This value I will teach you in great detail, in very much details. Why? Because I want you to just learn this value. 15 divided by 2.5. This will be 6 days. Okay. So if I need to make a table A, B, let's say I make a table here. A, B, and T. A does a piece of work in 10 days, B does the piece of work in 15 days. Together they will do it in 6 days. What happens if I double these values? 20, 30. I will take the bigger number divided by 1 plus. The relation is again 1.5. I have doubled both the values. What am I doing? I'm doing 30 divided by 2.5, or I'm doing what? 2 into 15 divided by 2.5. That will be exactly double of this. 12 days. Okay, dear students. So I can say if this is 20, this is 30, this will be what? 12 days. Exactly double of this. Okay. I repeat again. 10, 15, A, B, the time for together. I am laying great emphasis on this particular value because I know this is used so frequently. Na? This is 6. Okay. If this relation is there, like this value is 1.5 times this value, then what will happen? It will be 0.6 times the smaller value or 0.4 times the larger value. I am okay. If I take this relation further, one level further, that is 30 and 45. My answer will be 0.6 into 30. Your answer will be 80. Okay. Suppose I take 40, 60. My answer will be 0.4 into 60. That will be 24. You can just double, triple, quadruple 4 times that way. Okay. 50, 75. This is 5 times. This will also be 5 times. 30. Okay, dear students. I hope you all must be getting it. Clear? Okay, let's move ahead. So you have got this value very clearly now. There are two ways. One way is divide the bigger number by 2.5. You will get 6. Multiply the smaller number by 0.6. You will get 6. Multiply the bigger number by 0.4. You will get 6. All these things are same. Okay, dear students. All these things are same. I am just expressing it by different method, but it's one and the same thing. So far, I hope everything will be clear to all of you. Let me proceed further. It's not, we can take any value. It's not just that we can take only relation 1.5 or something. Suppose A does a piece of work in 21 days, B does the same piece of work in 28 days. Together, they will do it in how many days? Take the bigger number. What is the relation? This is 4. If you cancel by 7, 3, 4, 4 by 3. To this 4 by 3, you add 1. That will be what? 7 by 3 or 4 into 3. 12 days. Okay, dear students. Whatever method you can adopt, you will get the same answer. A does a piece of work in 55 days, B does the same piece of work in 66 days. Together they will do it in how many days? 66. What is the relation? 6 by 5. Bigger number is 6, smaller number is 5 plus 1. 6 by 5 plus 1, that is 66 upon 11 by 5, or that will be 6 into 5, 30 days. Clear, dear students? Okay, let's take some other example. A does a piece of work in 36 days. B does the same piece of work in 45 days. Together they will do it in bigger number divided by the ratio 5 by 4 plus 1. Okay, together they will do it in how many days? 45 upon 9 by 4. 9 by 45 will give me 5 into 4. Together they will do it in 20 days. Clear, dear students? Let's move ahead. Let's take more fractional examples. A does a piece of work in 35 days, B does it in 12 days. Together they will do it in how many days? Bigger number divided by what is this ratio? 5 by 2. Bigger upon smaller, 5 by 2 plus 1. That will give you 35. 7 by 2, or you can say 5 into 2, 10 days. See, Sprinklers method is genuinely smaller. Okay, suppose I say there are two people A and B who does a piece of work in A can do a piece of work in 91 days, B can do the same work in 78 days. Together they will do it in how much? I will do it like 91, bigger number. What is this ratio? If I cut them by, cancel them by 13, this will be 7, this will be 6. 7 by 6 plus 1, this will be 91 into 6 by 13, that will be 42 days. Okay, dear students, I am sure you must be getting all this. There should not be any doubts. Okay, let's take one more example. Suppose there are two people A and B. A can do a piece of work in 70 days and B can do the same piece of work in 12 days. Together they will do it in how many days? That will be 70 upon. If I cancel them this by 2, let's say this 28. What is this ratio? If I cancel them by 7, let's cancel them by 14. It will be 5 by 2 plus 1, or I can say 70 into 2 by 7, that will give you 20 days. So basically we can do all types of problems with this. Okay, let's move ahead. A can complete a work in 3 days. B 6 days. We need to find the time taken together. So that will be 6 upon. What is this ratio? Double. So double plus 1, you divide 6 by 3, or you can say together they will do it in 2 days. Okay, dear students, let's move ahead. Pipe A can fill a tank in 20 hours. Pipe B can fill the tank in 30 hours. I have told you to memorize these values. 20, 30 will give you a 12. I have asked you to learn a table. What is the table? Which was the table? This was the table. If you could learn this table, I assure you things will be very easy for you. 20 and 30 give a 12. Okay. This value is used so often, I can't tell you. Dear students, 20 and 30 will give you a 12. Answer done. Let's take a few questions. A can do a piece of work in 36 days. B can do 12 days. Together What will be the answer? Bigger number divided by, what is this ratio? 3 plus 1. You can do it verbally, my dear students. Okay, let's move ahead. A can do a piece of work in 30 days. Amar, okay. Raman, 15 days. Together they will take how much time? 30 divided by 2 plus 1, that is 10 days for full work. But or what we are being asked, then 4 days, what percent of the total work will be completed? So 4 days, what will happen? 4 days, 10 days full work means 100% work. So that way 4 days will be 40% work. Okay, let's move ahead. A can finish a piece of work in 18, B in 36 if they work together for 9 days. First of all, bigger number divided by the ratio. The ratio is 2 plus 1, that is, this is 12 days full work. Okay, so 12 days, how much work? 100% work. So 9 days, it will be how much work? 75% work done. How much is left? Or 25% work is left. Okay, dear students, let's take the next one. A can do a piece of work in 12 days, B can do it in 24 days. Together, what is the time? 24 divided by 2 plus 1, that is 24 by 3, or 8 days for full work. Okay, 8 days, how much work? Full work. That way, 4 days, how much work? Half work done, or half work left. Half done, half left. Clear, dear students? Next one. A, B, C. 72, 24, 36. Let's write it like this. A, C, B. 72, 36, 24. In how many days can they finish the job if they work together? See, student, this is 72, this is 36. This is double. What will be the result? The result will be 72 divided by 3. This is what this is, double. So 1 more than 3, 1 more than 2, 3. That will be what? 24. Next number is also 24. Now comes the main thing, students. What is the ratio? The ratio is 1. So how will I get the total time? Total time divided by 1 plus 1 extra. That will be 12 days. I will tell you a small logic. Look, dear students. Whenever two people of equal capacity are doing a work, A does it in 20 days, B also does it in 20 days. If they group together, the answer will be half. That is 10 days. How come half? You take 20, What is this ratio? This number is 1, 1 times. So 1 plus 1 times, that will be 20 by 2, 10 days. Whenever you have two people with equal efficiencies, A does a work in 10 days, B does a work in 10 days, together they will do it in directly 5 days. A does a piece of work in 24 days, B does the same piece of work in 24 days, together they will do it in 12 days. Very obvious logic. Okay, one more small thing. Uh, just give me a small second so that I may adjust a few things and arrange some space. Okay, now, other than this also, dear students, suppose it is given A, B, C, this 30 days, this 30 days, this 30 days. What will happen if two people combine? Time becomes half. If three people combines, time becomes one third, that is 10 days. A, B, C, 24, 24, 24. So your answer will be what? Your answer will be 24 by 3 or 8 days. This will be your answer. One last thing now. If somebody tells me, if somebody tells me A is a person who can do a piece of work in 18 days, B is also a person, I don't know in how many days will he do the work, but together they can do it in 9 days. What will be the time taken by B? See students, this is 18 is getting halved. When this is halved, when does it get halved? It gets halved only when these values are same. You got it? Thank you for getting it in one go. A does a piece of work in 36 days. Together they do it in 18 days. What I'll do, I'll say B also does it in 36 days. Clear? Let's take one more. A does a piece of work in 10 days. Together A and B do it in 5 days. It means B also does in 10 days. This is what you are finding. Okay. So far it must be clear. Let me take the next concept. A does the work in 30 days. A with the help of B can together do it in 10 days. In how much time will B do it? See, so I'll tell you a very good logic. Forget about B. Let's say this is 30, this is getting one third. If this is getting one third, what does it mean? It means that, let's say there are three people. If all of them do it in 30 30, then also it will become 10. But actually, there are no three people, there are only two people. Those two people combine together to give you a stronger man who is B, who can do it at a faster rate. So this B is a composition of two people who can do it in 30 30. That means B is 15. A is 30. Getting it, dear students. 30 15 will give you a 10. If this is getting one third, this is 10. So what will you do? If this is getting one third, what you will do? You will directly get the other number by doing the half of this. See, let me take one more example. A can do a piece of work in 24 days. Together, along with B, he can do it in 8 days. If this is getting half, if this is getting one third, you will do half of this, that is 12. Okay, got it, dear students? If A does a thing in D days, together it is one third D, together it is one third D, then B will be what? B will be half day. Half day. Okay. If A does a thing in D days, together along with some other fellow, he does it in 1 by 4. Together he does it in, together they do it in 1 by 4d. Then what will be b? B will be 1 by 3d. Getting it, whatever is here, this will be one less. I'll show you example. If I have space, I don't have space, I will do it in the next page. Okay, see, A can do a piece of work in 60 days. Together with his friend, he does it in 50 days. How can it have become 15 days? It can become 50 if there are four people who can do it in 60, 60, 60. Or I can say this B is a group of all these three people. There are three people who can do it in 60, 60, 60. When they combine together, they will give you a 60 by 3. That will be 20 days. So that means B is equal to 60 by 3, 20 days. So what happens? A, as I told you, A does it in D days. Together they do it in D by 4 days. Then B will do it in D by 3 days. A does it in 60 days. Together along with with B, he does it in 60 by 4 or 15 days. Then B will be 60 by 3 or 20 days. Clear to all? Let's move ahead. Let's take the next one. A, B, and C can finish a job in A, B, C, 12, 8, 24. In how many days they finish the work together? First of all, 8 and 24. 8 triple is 24. If this is triple, what you will do? You will divide this 24 by 4. One more than triple. So you will get 6. This is 12 and 6. So what it will give you? The double of 12 is 6. The double of 6 is 12. So you divide this 12 by triple. That will give you 4 days. See if you have got the concept how easily you will do it. 12, 8, 24. 8 triple 24 you will write 24 divided by 4, 6. Double of 6 is 12. So you divide 12 by 3 you will get 4. So easily done. This is the next question. So the next question we have A, B, C. I am deliberately doing the questions in which there are three terms involved. Otherwise, in exams, most of the time, two terms come only. 6, 9, and 18. First of all, 9 and 18 will give me a 6. Why? Double. Double of 9 is 18. 18 divided by double plus 1. 18 divided by 3. 6. 6 and 6. Two equal values will give you a 3. Done. Game over. Next one. I think this was the previous question, but I did not read it fully. They all work together for one day, then A and B quit. How many days C working alone will take to complete the remainder of the work? See, we have done it total 3 days. Now let's move ahead. Acha, work. This is the total work. Okay, portion done. How much portion has been done? They work for one day. So portion done is one third. Remaining portion is how much? Remaining portion is two thirds. So time will be what? Time will be two third of who will do? C will do. C working around will take to complete the remainder of the work in two third of 18 days. That is 12 days. Okay, dear students. Now the next one. A, B, C 12, 16, 24. Let's make it like this: A, C, B, 12, 16, 24. 12 and 24 give me a 8. This is double, so divided by 3. Okay, 8 and 16. This is again double, so divide the 16 by 3. You will get 8. 16 divided by 3 will give you a 16 by 3. They will work, they finish the work in how many days can they do the job if they work together? 16 by 3 days is your answer. A can paint a house in 42 days, B in 21 days, along with C, they finish the job in 7 days only. C alone can the painting job in how many days? See, these are ABC. Let's say three people. I don't know what time will C do, but I know the time together for B and C. The time together for B and C is 42 is double of 21. So divide this 42 by 3. 42 by 3, that is 14. Now the time together is given to us as 7. They can finish the job in 7 days. This is 14. This combined with a value gives you half value. Half comes when this is also equal. So therefore C is equal to 14 days. Okay. I hope it's clear to all. Next one. A, B, and C can do a job in 20, 30, and 60 days. 20, 30, and 60 days. There are many ways of doing it. Either you can say 20, 30, you know is 12. This is 65 times. So you divide 60 by 6. 60 by 6 will give you 10 days. They all work together for 1 day, then A and B quit. Full work, ABC full work. ABC full work is how much? 10 days. So in 1 day, how much work is done? 1/10 done. So remaining is how much? Remaining is 9 by 10. Okay. Then how many days C working alone will take to finish the remaining work? So C will take how many days? 9 by 10. 9 by 10 of 60, that will be 54 days. Okay, dear students, let's move ahead. If they work on it together for 10 days, what fraction of the work is left? See, first of all, 24 and 40. 10 days, okay? The time together is what I do. I take this ratio 40. This is 3 and 5. 5 by 3. 5 by 3 plus 1. I can say the time taken together will be 40 by 8 into 3. That is, together time is 15 days. 10 days, how much portion of the work will be? That will be 2/3 done. Then what fraction of the work is left? So work left will be how much? Okay. Portion done. How much portion is done? 2/3 is done. So work left is how much? 1 by 3. Okay, dear students, let's take the next one. Just give me a second so that I will bring you the next question.